Welcome back to a brand new video. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hope everyone's having a great day. And today we're going to be reviewing Halloween H2O. Some people love this film, some people defend it, some people just think it's garbage. Some people will be on the fence like I am, and they're in the middle. So Halloween H2O has the return of Jamie Lee Curtis, and it follows her and her son and these kids. They go on this little trip, and you know what happens from there. Now, I want to talk about the opening. The opening of Halloween. I love the opening. You hear Mr. Sandman playing. It is a good opening. It feels very fallish. I'm not saying H2O has the feel of Halloween 4 did, but the opening did to me. Um, and you will get a surprise by the nurse. Um, at the opening. And as well, Halloween H2O, for y'all don't know, Halloween H2O only has 1 and 2 in its timeline. And H2O is an interesting Halloween movie. The you know the goods about this movie is it try to be different. It I feel like H2O to me it's H2O to me was ahead of its time in my opinion. Do let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Halloween H2O was a way ahead of its time. Story wise, it was like a way ahead of its time. And two, um, you gotta give creative where creative credit is due. They wanted to do something totally different with this Halloween movie, and it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. Um, story wise, it's pretty decent, but then there's areas where you kind of go, why did that just happen? Why did that kill just happen? Or something like that. Now, the kills in this movie, the kills are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The kills are pretty good. They're pretty vicious. Um, but the other thing is Michael. I don't like the guy who played Michael in this. I feel like he could have did a way better job, but there are some like really cool scenes where he comes down like the pipe on the ceiling. He comes down behind. I do like that, and I do like the way he stood up, like from the first film when Jamie, when Laurie is running. If you've seen H2O, you know what I'm talking about. So he does some cool scenes, but I feel like the way he was wrote, he just went off that. And the mask in this. There's 3 or 4 different masks, and you can see there was way too many cooks in the kitchen for this Michael Myers mask, and it shows. The only good mask in this movie was you only see like a little glimpse of it, but it's in the scene where he's about to go slit the woman's throat, and you can see, it's an opening scene, and you can see he's about to he's slitting he's slitting the nurse's throat, and that mask looks good. They just stuck with that mask throughout the whole film, but Mr. Director wanted to go in and change the mask every time, and the bad CGI mask, the worst Michael Myers mask, is because they didn't have time to build a set to build a latex mask. I don't know why you have to have a specific area to build a latex mask. I can, go out in the back of a yard and make a latex mask. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But they had to have like a specific thing, I guess. I don't know. So we had a bad CGI mask, and there's some bad masks in this movie. Another big thing that pulls me away from this movie again is the bad CGI masks and the bad practical masks. Is that after so many times watching Halloween H2, I used to watch this Halloween movie religiously. And now as I watch it, I find it more stellar than the last time. I'm not gonna lie, the Laurie and Michael showdown was pretty rad. It was pretty lit. Um, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The showdown was good. But there's just stuff in this, like with the teenagers and stuff. I feel like with the teenagers and stuff, I feel like a whole different movie, almost like Scream. I think Drum Dums was the one that kind of said that it did feel like Scream in some areas, and it kind of did. I feel like Kevin Williams took what he did with Scream and kind of sprinkled it into Halloween. Halloween and Scream are two different entities or two different franchises entirely. So don't mix the two or take bits of one and put it in the movie because it ain't gonna work. And two, but H2O again is one of the most enjoyable Halloweens. The kills are pretty good in this. The way Michael's handled it, it depends on who you ask. For me, it's okay. I don't mind it. The masks are horrible in this. On the good mask, I know the name of it, but I can't think of it. It's the mask where, if you've seen H2O, you know what I'm talking about. It's where he goes and slits the nurse's throat with the opening of the film. Dope mask. They just stuck with that mask. And some other things, H2O really stood out to me, especially when I'm starting to get into like Halloween about 5 or 6 years ago when I started really getting into Halloween and liking the character Michael Myers. This was just, this used to be my favorite Halloween movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I, it's watchable. But for me, H2O, I can't find myself watching it a lot because it just feels kind of repetitive. In every scene, it feels repetitive. You know what's gonna happen. And LA, this is my opinion. LA Cool J's character, I'm not gonna lie. This is my opinion. I didn't mind his character. His character was funny. And I think that's okay to have in a horror film. Is that one character that's light. Like Shelly in Friday the 13th Part 3. Shelly was that light character of the movie. So LA Cool J's character wasn't bad. I feel like people don't like his character. I like his character because it added that extra spice to the movie, I guess you could say, that added another layer to the movie. I don't like the way they handle Michael's driving. I know that sounds weird, but it felt forced. Like Michael driving just felt forced in this movie and really didn't need. They just did for like a nostalgia reasons because he drove in the first one and even in the fourth one. Yeah, yeah, the fourth or fifth one he drove. So for nostalgia reasons, I see it, but felt forced. That's something too about this movie. Like again, there's good things about like the Michael and Laurie showdown. Some of the scenes with Laurie's son are enjoyable, but at the end of the day, it's kind of to the point where H2O is just kind of weak. I really, it's a good Halloween movie. It's enjoyable, but you get to a part where you don't really find this movie as enjoyable as you did way back when. You do not find it that enjoyable. I'm going to say that right now. But Halloween H2O, I give it an 8 out of 8. I really do. And why I give it an 8 out of 8? Because I did like the Laurie and Michael showdown. I did like some of the scenes with Michael. I did like LA Cool J's character. And yeah, and I did like the actor who played Laurie's son. So that's the things I did like that. I saved I saved the best for last. The ending of Halloween H2O. My opinion, I love the ending of Halloween H2O. And this is my opinion only. H2O should have ended this timeline. They should have closed the chapter. H2O had a good send off with Laurie and Michael. It had a good send off for Michael. It kind of had a meaning to it a little bit as well. And then you go into Resurrection, which I will review soon. And can't wait. But I feel like Halloween H2 had a great ending. And they should have left Michael dead. That's just my opinion because it to me that ending meant kind of something to me. So Halloween H2O, again, I did like some parts of it. I used to like it way more when I was getting into Halloween, but now I don't find myself watching it a lot. Kind of repetitive in some scenes, and as well, I just can't find myself like watching it a lot. So do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So do let me know your thoughts below on Halloween H2O. Do you like it? Do you think it's complete um hot garbage, or are you kind of like me where you in the middle? There's things you love and there's things you just hate about this film, and there's a lot that I hate. Like I can make a video on things that I love about H2O and things that I hate. But if you did enjoy the video, let me know below. Let me know your thoughts on Halloween H2O, and let me know your thoughts in general. What do you think of my Halloween reviews up to now? I'm gonna tell you the next Halloween movie I'm gonna be reviewing is Resurrection. And Resurrection, I'm very vocal about. I'm very vocal about Rob Zombies as well, and not in the lightest way. So Resurrection will be the next Halloween review, and I hate that Halloween movie. I don't like it. But Resurrection is the next Halloween review. Do let me know your thoughts below about this video, and also let me know your thoughts below of Halloween H2O. I'd love to know what you think of that movie. H2O, again, it's probably top 6, top 7. It's probably top 6, top 7 for me. Because it's not my favorite Halloween. But do let me know your thoughts below of your favorite Halloween movie, like I said. And what do you think of H2O? What do you think of the video? Please give me a like. If you are new, please subscribe. A lot of great videos coming. Peace. I will catch you in the next video.